Returning to that desert wasn't exactly my idea of fun, but those skeletons know how to build a thing or two. They have resources that we can't get anywhere else in this world, and their knowledge is second to none. It's all of that is going to give us the edge, that is going to keep Sand City safe, and all the folk that decide to call it home. Why they do, I don't know. It's not just the walls, there's something about it. It's different. People look to me for guidance, but I don't really run the show. More often than not, I'm away, out here, in the wide open. No, they all run it themselves. Sure, Park's there to keep people in line, but they stay in line. They care for themselves. No one steals, takes too much food, drinks too much. Well, maybe hops, but most look past that. I think it's because most of us have always had someone there above us, shouting, barking commands. And now we command ourselves. We are leaderless in a sense, but not without direction, not without purpose. No, we each guide and check each other, and somehow it works. Maybe it's a miracle, maybe it's just foolish to think it'll last. But for now, it's a damn good thing. Kia ora, guys, gals, and Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Kenshi. We are here in Sand City overseeing our production, and it's really starting to ramp up. As you can see, we have a lot of activity going back between the actual iron mines and our refineries over here. You know, it sucks a little bit there is that distance, but I think it's not going to really take away from our production time too much. Generally, our runners are running things across as soon as they are done mining. I am noticing, though, we don't actually have anyone on this drill at the moment, which is kind of a little surprising. Yeah, so unless someone is just running and getting food currently, we'll have to kind of wait and see what's going on there. Lo, you can probably get back to work now. Thank you so much for all of your hard work keeping an eye on things down here, Lo. But we'll need you back in the fields. Lo did grab all of our food in the previous episode and has been taking a bit of a break since then. Looking inside here, we have Oren and Serve who are working away inside of here. Sad Neil is still trying to smash out some more robotic limbs for us. He's doing a fantastic job at that. Oren is working out some chainmail sheets for us at the moment as well. So it would be great to see more activity here at the moment, but we are still in that period where we're kind of just working on things. Park, what are you up to at the moment? You're operating a machine. That machine more than likely being the armor bench. No, weapons. You're our weaponsmith. What am I talking about? But yeah, we do have steel bars coming out of here at the moment. I don't think we want this one getting worked. I mean, yeah, we want it all to be going effectively, and I am actually seeing more iron coming across here, which is great. It's fantastic. I'm actually thinking we might need to add more refineries, just because it looks like this is actually starting to do the trick for us. Yeah, so much so that, you know, looking at this, we just have them slowly being changed into iron plates. So, you know what, I think we are going to go and chuck another one down here. We do need to be aware of our power. We're currently generating more power than we're using, but when night comes and all the lights turn on, we have a lot of things going on, a lot of power being drawn out, so we are trying to upgrade our power at the same time. You know what, actually, let's maybe do the power first. So having a look at this wind generator, we want to go and upgrade that. It's going to take not actually that many iron plates at all, and we should have more than enough copper stored. That we do. Yeah, so we're going to be able to get this up pretty quickly, especially because we'll have all of our engineers run over and get to work on it. As we know, our good boy Sand is currently aimless. Oh, I guess he decided to stop running. Buddy, do you want to try and start running again? At least that didn't happen while he was in the desert. So you can see he's trying to move in, and then he's kind of going aimless. So I think he's just a little stuck where he is at the moment. So, yeah. If we could find a way around Sand, that would be great. I think it's because he's just kind of arrived a weird way. So we'll just give him a chance to kind of reset himself to get his bearings. I think he's probably going to end up coming down here. Okay, with that being the case, let's see if we can get you to fling back around now. Move order is sticking, and he is kind of continuing across the way. Okay, looks like he has found his way, which is great. He's going to take a little bit of damage while he's running through the desert, but he's going to get that done before long. And speaking of getting things done, this should be done as well. It's been a little while since I've had a look at the electrical components. We don't actually have that many. Rain is trying to get something built, but seems to be stuck here for whatever reason. There you go. You're now free reign. There you go. You have free reign. Yes, you do have free reign. Oren and Park working away. That's good. Let's go check back on over here and see. Yeah, we do have someone who's kind of missing from here, and I don't know who we had working those before. Let's just go through this real quick. Okay. All right. We should be on the plate beating station. We're actually going to take you off the harpoon turret guard for now. Serve, you are... Yeah, I've seen you working. I've seen you doing your thing. Hanbu, you are busy doing all kinds of stuff. So, originally it was Oren and Ziff who were working on that, but I have taken Oren off to work on chainmail sheet fabrication, so we are going to need someone else to work on this. The question is, who is it going to be? Because I guess I've kind of misjudged this. Jarvel's working, Sparks is working. Yeah, we might have to take Serve, or Were, and get them involved with this kind of stuff here. Oh, Spot. I see. Steel Refinery? No. Yeah, no, you're also doing your thing, Spot. Yeah. Saru, are you running things? You're hauling. And there's trouble at the gate. Let's see what it is, and then I'll try and see if we can figure out what's kind of going on. How far away from the gate is our next question. Oh, Gary. Hey, buddy. Sorry, what are we doing all the way out here? Can we get you back inside the gates, Milo? Yeah. That's... Okay, I don't know why you were out here, but that's alright. Let's check in on your food sources. It could be better, couldn't it? So I think we are going to have to get someone to do a bit of a run of those goods. Actually, as long as Hamlet's heading inside here now, we can get Gary to just pick up some of those things. Let's have a quick look. Food is looking good, and Gary will go get you to be out of trading range. But now that we have that selected, we should be able to transfer it across. Here we go. 12 sandwiches should be enough, at least for a little while. There we go, much better, buddy. That'll keep our animals all fed and happy. So yes, we need to figure out who is missing from this order here. Were, you're running across to get all kinds of bits and pieces. Oren, you're just kind of currently chilling. So I think we might have you pop on back over here. We'll make that your thing. Seeing as Oren is really good when it comes to laboring. Yeah, 84. Very, very good. As Oren has been, kind of working, I think either the iron resource that we had over here, I think it was the drill. I think it was just always Oren and Ziff who were working on those. But yeah, that's the production side of things at the moment, which, as I said, seems to be going well. Our power is increasing, which I'm definitely on board with. I think once we have each of these windmills upgraded, we'll have a look at chucking in another refinery, because yeah, we're going through them pretty quickly. So we've got 5 stacked up here, so we could have that shared across a number of these different ones. Oh, Sand, what do we have going on with you? Well, let's actually quickly check in with Sand. It looks like he was being chased down by probably just some dust bandits. Indeed it was. And we are getting closer to our destination, but we can see one of the holy mines off in a distance that we did some work at. But yeah, it's pretty much a straight shot across here, down towards those, acidy fields. It's not the most pleasant, and I am hoping that we are going to have some more funds before we reach there. So, let's go back and have a look and see what we have to sell. Oh, damn. We have got ourselves some specialist grade drifters leather pants. They are very good, and they're just medium armor. I'm very, very happy with that. Looking at our weapons, that's our crossbows. We've got a lot of guardless katanas, so we can have a look across everyone in our iron district that we have kind of defending, and just make sure that they're all equipped with the best that we can kind of give them. For the most part, they are. They're both using our guardless katanas. Jaku's having a little bit of a fit with the water there, but he came right in the end. Lars, who we haven't been using in combat too much, he does have okay melee defense, so we could be making use of him. I think we'll get him to pick up Aino Dachi. See if we can get that to work for you, my friend. Let's go transfer those around, and we will take this one and place it down in here for now. Nice. Moving across to Remen. Remen is looking a-okay there. Sadniel doesn't have any weapons, and he's not going to need them either. I'm not sure who we want to get decked out in those pants. I feel like it's more than likely going to be Sand when he returns, so I think we'll hold on to them for now. Ruka does prefer the fragment axes, which we are actually starting to make, so we might see them popping in before long, but we are going to chuck in a guardless katana as well, just so that she has something to kind of run with there. She shouldn't be too far away, so we'll see if we can transfer this across, and it looks like this one is actually a little bit better. There we go. Easy done. Spot. Fantastic. Ziff. Kind of the same story with you, but we will get you wearing something, or rather using something that's a little bit better than what you're currently using outside of the trading range. We'll get you there, buddy. We will get you there. Little closer still, and we are good. Excellent. Thank you, Ziff. You can go back to doing what you're doing. Hambu, same story there. He's looking good. We will actually need to use your backpack, though. Sometimes easy to forget to chuck those back on. Now, our new folks, we probably aren't going to be taking them out into combat, so we're not going to worry about getting them decked out with anything that's kind of, excessive. But I do want to get rid of the dyed robes. So, you know what, for now, we might be giving you our assassin's rags, just so that you have something. And look at that, that's our second pair of specialist grade pants, and I gotta wonder who is actually making these at the moment. I will say under here who made them. Hong, you brilliant bastard. She's been getting better and better at armor crafting. 80. Fan-frickin-tastic. Love your work, Hong. Love your work. Well, I think we're going to be getting closer now with our boy Sand. Let's see just how close we are. No. Not close at all. Wow, that's weird. I feel like no time passed. I guess he's moving. He's kind of just going backwards and forwards at the moment. I reckon he's going to get there. He's having a bit of trouble. Let's check in with you, Sand. What's going on here, buddy? He's kind of just been going backwards and forwards on this hill, and it looks like he has finally found his way around. There we go, bud. Now you're doing fine. There you go. And we'll just fly past here. We'll see if anyone actually pays any attention to us, and, well, we can actually get a bit of a look at the place and see if anyone has recovered. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks like they've kind of remained uninhabited. I think sometimes we can actually check out the, yeah, let's see. Residents 15, actual number of residents is 1. Oh, right. Yeah, so there is just one soul living there. And it could actually be one of the people that we kind of left behind. Yeah, 91. That's a lot. That is a lot. And he's going to be getting closer, so like I said, we need to get a bit of a trade caravan put together so that we can get some more cats for our boy to spend out in that desert. Alright, so Gary and Park are going to be heading on out of here, heading up towards the way station and then beyond. We actually don't have all that much to sell. We do have some skeleton muscles and we have some of the rum that we produced. We're going to be holding on to those specialist pants for ourselves, but seeing as we have two, we really do need to get someone else decked out in some good old gear. And, well, seeing as someone keeps on getting really close to this place all the time, maybe, just maybe, it's going to be our man, Stubbs Mamuso. Yeah, you know what, Stubbs? Let's go check out those pants. See how they fit. So we have our other pants in there. Very, very decent pants at that. But these take the cake. We've got 37, 47, 80. Which is a lot better than what you're using at the moment. And what you're using at the moment ain't half bad. But let's check out what those pants are looking like. Yeah, looking good there, buddy. Looking good. I'm liking the look of the skeleton arm with that armor as well. Very cool, my dude. Very cool. Alright, so we got to concentrate on Park and Gary, because it's not going to take them all that long to make it up here to the way station, hoping, of course, that they have something in the way of funds. Let's see what we got. Wow, looking back down towards our town, our city, there's quite a lot of people running about doing their thing. And we've just finished another wind generator as well, which is good news. And yep, we got some funds here. That's good. We might not have to go all that far. Unfortunately, the rum isn't selling for a huge amount. However, the skeleton muscles definitely are, which is fantastic. We will make the most of that. And you know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and sell the rum off here as well. Just means that it's going to be an easier trip for us. And that's 100 cats we are sitting at the moment, which is a pretty decent amount. Let's get the two heading back now. Put your jobs back on. Jump back to it, and before long, well, Sand will be there, already taking damage. Let's see how his trip is going. So far, so good. We haven't been hit by anything horrible. We're on our way. Luckily, most of the things that roam here are inert, having not worked for a very long time. Now, we are wanting to go to the scrap house, so we should be able to run on straight towards it. We're not that worried at home about any pending invasions at this stage, so we can kind of get away with just focusing on Sand, knowing that if anything does happen, we'll get informed. Alright, let's go look above. Sand will get you moving up there. This is one of these things that is incredibly easy to miss. I'm not surprised we didn't see any of it the first time coming through here. So it is just the one seller, isn't it? It's just our friend over here, yes. With lots of cool things, but lots of unsleeping skeletons keeping watch. Let's see what you got for us this time. Hopefully some goods. And, okay, black and chain shirt. Yes. Hell freaking yes. It's expensive. It's very expensive, but I gotta say, I think that'll be worth it. Black and chainmail. Okay, so you got 2 lots of that though, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go for it. We have another AI core. We have lots of ancient science books. We don't have any engineering research. Damn. Well, I almost feel like Sand's gonna have to stay here for a little while to kind of build up some of this stuff. Ashlander storm goggles. I mean, they're just very cool as well. Yeah, nothing else here that's kind of really taking my fancy, but obviously AI core 100% definitely getting you involved. We'll go ahead and just move these across so we can carry some of the more heavier items in here. We want all of the ancient science books, so we'll go ahead and purchase all of those. And yeah, I think we are going to go for the black and chainmail, which is going to tap us out. That is us. So even if they did have some engineering research, we wouldn't be able to purchase it at the moment. However, I know that we will be able to before long, and thankfully Sand does have a little bit of food. He's kind of just going to have to chill here with the skeletons and just watch them doing their things. So we've just had our final wind generator get upgraded, so we are looking pretty good in terms of our power versus how much we're actually using over here. I mean, at night it still gets pretty close overall, but I think we're looking good. You might also be able to see that we've started constructing, well, quite the structure back here. This is going to serve as kind of like our military training area here, back here. And this building is going to house much of that military. Yeah, I know we do have these towers which don't have too much actually in them at this stage. They're more meant to be towers than anything else. We might end up storing some of our crossbow gear in there eventually, but that's still quite far off and we need quite a bit of it before we actually end up doing that. But we need something called copper alloy plates, and we can't make those at the moment from what I've been able to kind of look into as far as I can see. I have actually swapped Hong to be working on this bench here, making for us white plate jackets, and masked helmets. I wanted to get both the white and the just regular plate jackets, just so that we have kind of a differential between the two different armor types, and I might have like, you know, one for military and the other one more for like city guard. We'll see where that goes, but it is medium armor as well, so it's not quite as protective as the unholy chest plates, but it also doesn't take away from your stats as much. It's still very, very good, and it actually does cover more than the unholy chest plate does, because the chest plate kind of misses out on the, you know, on your arms. Something that I actually completely forgot about with sand is we should definitely learn that recipe. So now if we head over to our chain armor crafting, which we can do in a few different ways. If we just head into here and go to crafting, we can just go straight to here. Let's see, yeah, there it is, blackened chainmail. So it is going to be very important that those are worked on, but chainmail isn't something that we're always going to have access to. Now I think we are making some chainmail here, that's good, and we are beating out some armor plating here. Both Surf and Were just standing on top of the table, as you do. Park working very hard, making us some more nodachis. But yeah, it's those steel bars that we need coming in at the moment. And look at that, we actually have iron plates in storage, which is amazing, but we still want to make sure that we are producing as much as we can. So that is going to mean getting another one of these. We have the power now to be able to afford it. So we head over into our mining and our iron refinery. We are going to look at adding in another one back here, and I think this is the way that we want it to go. It's going to get a little closer for comfort here, but I think we can access it from both sides still just fine. So yeah, we're going to have to make sure that someone is actually dropping off material to there. I think it's going to take a little while before they restock on their goods, which kind of works out for us because we don't have the cats to buy anything at this stage, but we will before long. I mean, our team are working very hard at producing goods. We've already got another 6 bloody robotic arms. Sad Neil, you are a machine. Quite literally. But yeah, he's very good at just making more and more of those arms, which is really good for us. We haven't had as much production of rum lately. We've got 5 in here at the moment, which is, you know, that's okay. So I think once they have restocked, we will get our team to do a little bit of a run to try and see if we can get some materials. I missed the battle. Oh, wow, okay, so what happened here then? We got a nomad pack bull. Oh, I think some nomads died out here. We got berserkers, we got a goat from the nomads, and some skin spiders. So some kind of fight went down out here, and there's just berserkers standing. There's no way that Green and the rest would be able to attack them from here, but I mean, these berserkers are attacking these animals. I don't know where the nomads are, you know, that they kind of belong to. And I kind of feel bad. If we do get into the mix of this, might not be great though. We'll let them sort things out amongst themselves. The animals seem to be perfectly fine. They are kind of continuing along their way, so... well, maybe not. Maybe not. Poor sods. If we could bring them in, I totally would, but unfortunately, they are masters of their own destiny, and they don't want anything to do with us, so that's fine. They can do what they want to do. We are going to need some more iron plates to actually get this thing off the ground, but once it's going, we should be looking pretty good in terms of our production. Be very happy to see more steel bars getting created, because they're always hard to produce. They're getting there, and we are getting there also. Hong, I'm gonna be interested to see how good this plate jacket is when it comes out. I've got high hopes. I have high hopes. He's actually been... oh wow. Specialist grade masked helmets. Very, very good. Nice. It just minuses perception. That's great. Park, buddy, do I have a surprise for you? Let's see. Yeah, we'll give you the specialist grade one. Good for your head, bud. Good for your head. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty ready to fight in the future. Let's get that backpack back on you, Saru. Aramid, we're gonna get you equipped as well, because you're actually, yeah, you're not half bad fighter. Stubbs has got a ways to go. Looking at Jakku, yeah, you're really not a fighter. So we will keep that in mind for the future. Rain is looking really good. Excellent. So Rain, I think we're going to give you this other one. If we have a look at that. Yeah. Let's check the quality of that. So that's actually pretty decent. Cut resistance efficiency is 90 on that. But yeah, the rest of the resistances are better overall on here. It's pretty good. But I think it's a coverage thing as well, right? So if we have a look at the coverage, that's 75%. This is 100% coverage. So it's gonna block. Oh, we're close. We are close to that first one. I think we're gonna give it another day or two, and then we're gonna check in with Sand. And, well, we're gonna have some more skeleton muscles to sell, so it's kind of interesting that we're selling skeleton muscles to be able to purchase from the skeletons. I mean, it works, it's good. I also don't know why Sadneil is coming back to work here and make presses as often as he is. Oh, it's because he runs out of steel bars, that's why. Okay, well, hey, I mean, it's good, you're still getting stuff done. And these two are slowly going to be getting better at armor smithing. We can already see that they're on 24, so eventually we're going to have a team of really good armor smiths. At least that's the plan, and we'll be able to pump out some really high quality armor for pretty much our entire crew. But for now, we are going to advance time further. We are going to get this off the ground, and eventually we are going to be making some more purchases with our boy Sand. He went and did it. Specialist grade. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now we can see that it does affect your martial arts, and it affects a bit of dexterity and dodge, but yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's 100% coverage across everything. So I tell you what, Rain, let's get you decked out in that. I feel like as one of our main fighters, you are very deserving of that plate. And you know what? At the same time, we're going to give that to you. Sand's going to be back eventually, but I think we will have some new specialist grade stuff by that time. So let's just check out Rain. Looking good. Looking good. Great. Very nice. Very nice. Very well protected at that. A force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's keep that time a-rolling. Okay, so I got your boy Park up here. I wouldn't mind buying some copper alloy plates while we are here. We do have some goods to sell off. Just some of the things that we had kind of hanging about in our inventory. Okay, we should be able to still get away with purchasing some of those and ending up with a little bit more funding. I would like more than that, but it's not bad at the same time. You know what? I think we can probably do a trade with Park here so that we can actually get him holding onto those plates instead. Gary, you don't have to go inside the bar, buddy. In fact, they don't like it when we do that. So let's go sell off the rest of these. Hopefully there's a little bit of funding over here. Let's see if we can do business. We cannot do business. Okay, so I guess the two of us might just be hanging out here for a little bit, Gary. I hope you are okay with that. Come the morning, hopefully they've got some more funding and we can get those mussels sold off so that Sand can make some purchases. And while the night passes, I did just notice one really unfortunate paladin who just got absolutely blasted by Green and Barguk. I don't know what the heck they were doing here. It is literally just one paladin by themselves. We didn't have anyone hanging outside the gates, so it must be a scout. Possibly. But they decided to shoot first rather than ask any questions, and I'm on board with that. Good work, team. Something that we are going to have to be aware of is in about 12 hours' time, some dust bandits are going to show up. I'm going to be intrigued, and I think we're going to just allow Green and Barguk try and deal with the situation. I know it's a little risky, but I reckon they can do this, so we're going to give them a chance when that opportunity arises. So it's now 4 o'clock in game, and they still haven't restocked in terms of their cats. So I guess it's going to have to be tomorrow for Park. That means he will be away when this little altercation happens. I think we can pull it off. Okay, the Dust Bandits are on the map, but they are, a decent ways away. It's going to take them a wee while to get here, but we're prepared once they do. Okay, they have arrived, and I have asked Green and Barguk to begin firing at them. So hopefully they're going to be able to start to let those loose. Yep, we're reloading, we're aiming, we're shooting. Okay, one of them will find their mark eventually. And there we go, the first one has been felled, and a second, just like that, 200 damage straight into the stomach. That's a bit rough for them, more than a bit rough, and unfortunately they have decided that they're going to stop at that point. We are going to make sure that they continue to shoot at them, as they are now at our gates. Please do attack as much as you want there, team, and already it looks like they have gotten through that gate. Instead, I don't think they smashed it. They kind of just phased through, so we are going to have to close our two internal gates. Both of them are locked, so that's going to slam shut. Just as the lights come on, two of them are locked inside. The others out front trying their best. One inside already down. I think that they have this. Let's see. They are slowly working their way through the gate, but, there's less and less of them there with each shot, and it looks like Barguk and Green have stopped, so we need to ask them yet again to please shoot at them if they can. It's probably quite a difficult angle for them to shoot directly down like this. I'm actually going to get Green to focus on the one that's inside here, as it is the Dust Boss. Let's see if Green is able to achieve that angle. It is quite a steep angle. Oh wow. Okay, the Dust Boss is still up. That was a headshot. Let's have a look and see if we can actually... Oh. Yeah, that was right through the head. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. And so three of them are still out front here. Hong has actually jumped up and is getting involved on one of the outer ones. I don't know if you have the range there, Hong. They've finally broken through the gates, it would seem. Hopefully they're going to be able to get something here. They are still aiming, and they are attacking our outer gates, which is kind of just a little annoying at this point. So I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to open up these gates of ours. and we're going to release some of our friends to run in there. Actually, you know what? Let's just send a rain. Let's send a rain down here and just see if we can rain on their parade. Rain's heading out here. Dogmeat and some of the others are coming out to assist as well. Rain goes in there with the first strike, a good strike at that, and Dogmeat just cleaning things up for us. And would you look at that, the bandit demands against Sand City have been defeated. Very good work there, and they're already getting back to repairing everything, so before long these gates are going to be properly operational. And you know what, we could go through and loot through these bodies, but they're beneath us now. We don't need any of their stuff. We can let them be. And if they want to get up and walk away, well, it gives, you know, both Green and Bargic something to practice shooting. Yeah. Okay, let's check in with Park, who missed all of that, and see if they have restocked, as it's now midnight on the following day. I'm hoping they're going to have some more funds here, and or some more copper plating. We don't need that much, and yes, they have. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and sell the rest. I think we are going to keep it at that for now, with the hopes that when we return to Sand, we'll be looking good. So let's grab these two here, put them back on their jobs, and we are going to send them back down there. But wow, it's gone very dark this evening. Gary, I know you like hanging up on the walls like that sometimes, buddy, but could you please get down? He can't get down, okay? Alright, Operation Pickup. Let's go get rid of the bodyguard there. I just got rid of something else important, I think. There we go, buddy. I think Park's strong enough to actually lift him. There we go. Excellent. The two of yous, head back down there, please. Just back towards home in general. As you are very hungry there, Gary. Sand, he's doing fine. He's just been chilling out here with the robots, as you saw before. He still has food to eat. But do you have new stuff for us? Let's hope you do. As we scroll on down, let's see. No, you do not have new stuff for us yet. Well, darn blasted. I mean, obviously there are some more things that we can learn there. I just don't want to run the entire way back without engineering research. So we are going to continue to wait just that little bit longer. Ah dear. Before long though, Sand, we will have some new stuff, won't we? Let's get Gary and Park back home safe, as this all takes a wee while to load back in. There's a lot of stuff going on in the city. I can understand why it would take a while. And we'll see what the condition of the survivors is as we make our way back towards here. I think Park will be pleasantly surprised to see the bodies of our fallen bandits just hanging out. Who are we shooting at today? This boon dog, apparently. The boon dog that is wandering out the front. Don't know why we went there. And yeah, it's not going too well for it. Yep. We can see those harpoon just bolts just missing. It is currently eating this corpse, but didn't really help it. 241 damage. Yeah. So you know what? Maybe to fight an Arak, what we actually need to do is set up a series of these towers and then just have heaps of gunners up the top firing down. I mean, hey, that's an option, right? Just pack Gary full of supplies and actually try and build a tower nearby and just funnel all of the spiders out away. Actually, no, that's not a horrible idea. That isn't a horrible idea. I mean, the thing with Kenshi is that it pretty much allows you to build anywhere. So if we could build a tower in Arak by the throne of the Bugmaster and lure out all of those bugs, we can just pick them off just one by one, either with harpoons or just with regular crossbows. I think the crossbows would still do a lot of damage. They definitely fire faster. The damage is 90 on the Mark II. What about these? I mean, obviously a lot of supplies need to go with them. 90? Oh, because it is the same thing. These are harpoon turrets down here. So, crossbows, which are around here somewhere, getting attacked by a fly. Please leave me alone. Let's see, yeah. 60. Yes, I mean, the damage on them is still pretty good. Aim speed is ×1. The range is a little less, 65 meters. Harpoon turret, that's the level 1 harpoon turret. Aim speed is the same. But yeah, I don't know about the reload speed. I mean, they were firing pretty quickly then. Yeah, I gotta think if we can build one of these towers, would be looking pretty good. Just have each corner here just with one of these harpoon turrets. That's an option. Maybe. I don't know how close we can build to it, because generally what happens with cities as well is you have to go quite far away before you can build, but even so, I think we could kite the enemies to follow us. I mean, that's a legitimate strategy. We might be able to use that. I am in favor of that. Definitely in favor of that. I love all the activity that we're seeing inside here at the moment. A whole heap of it. It's excellent. Hong's been working really hard. How are we looking? Oh wow, you have been doing a lot of work, my friend. Holy crap. Okay, so looking at this, the white plate jacket. Yeah, so weirdly enough, the plate jacket impacts your... Yes, the white plate jacket doesn't impact your stealth and your assassination skill. So I feel like we should just be making the white plate jackets. The plate jackets are kind of useless. They're not useless per se, but yeah. Let's make sure that we remove the other plate jacket from that. Yeah, I'm amazed. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed to be specialist at this point. Hong, what level are you? 81. So only got one better, but that is good enough. That is good enough to be that good. And that good is very good. Look at that. We got the mask helmets as well. Holy... Okay. That's good. That's very, very good. So much so that I think we might actually swap some of the priorities around so Hong isn't making these jackets. I will let this one finish, but I do want Hong to start working on the pants as well. So let's have a look at that. So I think it's going to be the chain armor crafting. We'll just move it up by 1. It could be chain armor, or it actually could be clothing. Looks like someone's gotten back up off their feet. Or rather, gotten back onto their feet. Yeah, let's actually have a quick look. If we go into crafting and then have a look at the clothing bench, note so it's not there. It is here, and that's where the blackened chainmail is as well. So it is important that we get that, so let's go put chain armor crafting above the heavy armor. And the reason I think that's okay, and that kind of works out for us, is, yeah, we're not always going to have chainmail. So it will mean that Hong will come over here and work on this stuff, which is great. I think I was going to say I thought we were close to being maxed out armor plating. We're not, but that's good. It means that we are using it. So with all of these here, I'm going to go ahead and get them, actually hang on. Masterwork. Wait. So yeah, Masterwork is beyond. Hong is producing Masterwork quality armor now. That is something else. That is excellent. Yeah, that's good. That's very, very good. Okay, so I'm going to start handing this stuff out, get our folks equipped, and I will be back in a moment. So we have Ruka, we have pretty much all of our folk in the Iron District now equipped with these plate jackets. They're looking like badasses. I like it. It's kind of like our new uniform, and I don't remember actually seeing that many other folks wearing this out in the Wasteland yet. Well, I say Wasteland. Is it a wasteland? Is it? Or is it a place full of prosperity and possibility? We'll go with that for now. It sounds a little bit more optimistic. Yeah. And given that it is a new dawn, it is a new day, even perhaps a new life, we are going to go check in with Sand and see if there is anything new for us to purchase. And alas, no. We don't have anything to purchase here, unfortunately, so that waiting game continues, and it will continue for a little bit longer. I don't know how he does it. Sadneil now has a ridiculous amount of skeleton muscles. I honestly don't know how he did that. He did that incredibly quickly. I think it's just as soon as those steel bars start rolling in, he just starts producing them just really, really, really fast, which means that we can actually do another bit of a trade run. I think this time it's going to be more beneficial if we go all the way to Shek. Not Shek, Squin. Shek is the race. Yes, Squin. I was just trying really hard not to say Shrek. We nearly got there. You know what? Let's actually have a look and see if there is any other rum that we can take along, for the ride, because if we're going, we might as well have a look. And yeah, rum production's been good. I mean, all up, our production is going, and it's going strong. So, my dudes, let's rock on up towards the way station. Is Gary a guy? I never figured out if he was. I'm gonna... Yeah, sure, we'll run with that. The dudes are on their way out. Barguk has seen something. I'm not sure what it is he's seen. But he's aiming, trying to hit something, and actually Hong and Saru have jumped on. And is it this random person? Oh, you poor sod. How did you get here? I mean, you look like an absolute badass immortal god of a man, but how did you get here? This poor wandering trader, his hunger seems to be fine. Like he is like doing perfectly fine. Yeah, I actually don't mind having these two on turret, although in saying that, Hong, don't you have some things to do? I feel like you do, so I'm going to take you off that and just see if you can go back to work. Yeah, Saru, same thing with you. Let's not panic, get to battle stations. Bargok's got this under control. Green, so do you, although you're not actually trying to target anyone right now, so I don't know who it is. I mean, there's just a lot of very, very dead bodies. There was one that's retreating fast. You. Retreating fast to death? I mean, I suppose so. Oh, hello. Wandering assassin, you are badass with that attack. Oh, okay, well, yep, they're there. I'm gonna leave Barguk to just do what Barguk does. I think he's gonna be okay up there. Let's see, business, yes, that is what we're trying to do. Oh, and park, you didn't actually add any of that stuff to the construction. Bad park. Let's actually keep the rum, because we can maybe sell that in Squin. I actually just kind of want to create some... alright. Let's go grab a few more of these. I think that's going to be fine for us to do. Screw it, we'll grab the whole lot. And we'll just go ahead and sell the rest of those. Even up. Park. Let's head inside the bar. See how much they have in the way of funds. And they have nothing. Okay, alright. That's to be expected. Let's grab the two of you, and we are going to head on a friendly adventure to Swin. I guess this is like the one person that we can see. So let's have a look on the map. It's someone right around here that's still alive somehow, and it's got Barguk feeling all intense. They could have potentially phased into the walls or something like that. Or they could be like just trapped like our other friend. It's going to be okay. The only thing that's unfortunate, it's not flashing at the moment, so I guess that's alright. We'll see if we can reset you, Barguk. You want a new one? You're reloading this one. Okay, so let's have a look and see where you're actually aiming. You're kind of aiming out this way, so it's not the dead doggo, which I'm assuming the meat's already been taken from. I would have thought it would be someone out here. Oh! Wow, you're seeing him all the way out there. This berserker that's probably still trying to kill these poor animals, who again are just kind of hanging out. I don't know if we can do anything to help with that. Let's see. Rain, can you go please put the sod out of their misery? I'd be a fan of that. You do have your backpack on, but I feel like that kind of, evens the odds a little bit. We're fighting a crippled berserker, so I feel like it's still in our favor. It seems to be. 39 damage each time. This should be over kind of relatively quickly, and there we go, that it is. And we can't really do anything to help these ones here, so I guess we'll just head on back. And that should have, yep, there we go. Make Bargak all nice and happy. But it just goes to show you how, like, eagle-eyed Bargak is, because he was aiming at something all the way over there, but he just couldn't quite reach it. Impressive. Very, very impressive. And wow, they're almost at Squin already. These two are very fast. Excellent. Okay, well, we'll head straight into here because we know that we can usually find some good deals, and we can even get some maps among other things. Park, what is awaiting us here? Lots of money apparently, which is great. So we'll go see, yeah, the rum price isn't amazing. I guess we do what we gotta do. Sell some rum. Do you have anything for us? Tech hunters, suspicious lab. Yes, sure. We will take it. We don't know the location. A lost library. Yes, sure. Thanks. Kindly. Okay. Let's go ahead and read those, huh, Gary? You can read maps. He sure can. He sure can. No one will tell him otherwise. I think we should just go straight to the armor merchant because, yeah, I don't think the bar is going to have enough to pay for what we're wanting to sell. So let's get you heading back there, Park. And we shall chat. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So the samurai armor is great, but I don't think we have ever had the opportunity to buy something from them. You can see that the coverage is actually pretty good, even though there is an opening by the stomach. Yeah. I feel like this is... Obviously it's not heavy armor, so it's not going to have the same resistances, like 90% resistance, efficiency to cut. Cut resistance is pretty good, but yeah, I'm happy with what we're producing at the moment. Nothing else that we want to get from here, so let's just get to the selling part. Yeah, we're going to actually be getting rid of some of the specialist grade stuff as well, so we'll just offload what we can. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. Cats wise, we are looking a lot better, and I'm sure that our boy Sad Neil is going to be able to produce some more skeleton muscles for us before long. He seems to be content doing it. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been complaining yet. Well, I mean, he complains consistently, but that's Sad Neil. That's what he does. Still nothing. Still nothing. Oh boy. Well, I think we're gonna have to wait a whole lot longer to be able to actually get what we want. But we do have Park, we do have Gary making their way back towards our home. But that will be wrapping us up for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Kenshi, where we continue to become just generally better at surviving out here. We have new armor, we have better weapons, and, well, we might have actually came up with some kind of technique to fight foes that are, well, maybe still beyond our capabilities. Whether or not that would work in reality, we'll have to find out in the future. And so please do join me in the next. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.